back in limbo. Bad day for a hangover.
Okay, let's get to the shop and let's proceed to the Devil's Dalliance mission, which is not the mission I thought it was, but it's a fun mission, and hopefully it won't take too long, as I'm going to have to get off shortly, but we'll do what we can. I'm really enjoying the benefits of that weapon. You wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts! So I think this is a pretty cool level. I just don't really like the environmental hazardy bullshit. What else have we got with this? I can't even remember. They don't live long enough to do much with that weapon because it's so powerful. That's not going to work, no. It was locking onto the other guy even though I was holding the analog the opposite way. Again. That guy needs to go, dude. Yeah, I think taunting would go really, really well in this game because you could keep your multiplier by doing a taunt. That's why it was designed, to keep your score. Like, Bayonetta realised it pretty quick.
Sonic! Sadistic!
Tell me, Dante, what brings you here? The music? The champagne sparklers? The girls?
Hepatitis E. Never had it, always wanted it. Don't even know if it's in it.
Well, I would, Dante, but how can I put this? You have
I'm on my period. Oh, sexism. Is that sexism? I can't even tell anymore. Look at that. Multiplayer gone, son. Tragedy.
We have a special event for you tonight.
Yeah, I don't even have that move, so I can't do it. Fuck! It's not very nice, mister. I'm trying to kill you. Oh, I couldn't dodge. I don't know if you could hear me mashing it like a bad player. I wanted it. So easily amused, it's amazing. Yeah, shotgun ruins these bitches. And it sounds so nice. Shit! I wasn't even watching then, I don't know what I was doing. Yay! That was nice. That's like the first nice combo we've done.
I'm dying to find out. Let's
There was some tessellation on that texture just then as well, on that image. See it on the dress of the statue. It's almost like certain assets have not been fully treated to the res, and it's affecting the fidelity. I remember this.
I'm not here to play your games.
Oh? This is my club, and you play by
Spiders! We got them all. They were green. Shit's beast. Oh. Just some feedback as well, folks. How are you finding the emphasis on live playthrough over walkthrough? Do you like it? Do you hate it? You know, what are the benefits? What are the cons? Because walkthroughs aren't going away by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just going to be more selective because games just aren't really that hard. And that's not me being like, oh, I'm such a good gamer. Sometimes my nipples milk and I make the most amazing lactatious drinks from them. Even though lactatious is probably not even a word, but God, my tits are swollen. No, I don't, you know... Oh! You see? That's a great example. I don't see myself as being amazing or anything. I'm of a level of stubbornness and fortitude that allows me to do things that some people struggle with. And then I share my exploits of the successful, you know, reenactments. But with a playthrough, you can make anything enjoyable if you're enjoying it. Of course, if you're forcing yourself to play something, then it might be a little bit less interesting to watch. I don't know. I've never really... The only thing I've done that with is Resident Evil 6, because I hated it. And I think you can tell. Same with Brink. I hated Brink, and if you watch that walkthrough, you can really tell. Kill all enemies. Just because. He turned around, you see that? What the fuck is going on? Oh, there's a witch, okay. Ah, there's two elemental rages and a witch. So what we do is we keep them off camera. That is an AoE. We wanted to get those projectiles and she ain't doing it. There we go. Shit! That was poor timing. There we go. I don't know what's happening with this dude's AI, but he's having a real tough time. You're the first one to trap him, second one to power him on. Oh, and that knocked him off. Did it kill him? No, I think it repopulated him. Oh no! Shit! Of course, this is not the most fun way to do this, folks, but I'm not trying to style here. There we go. I have no idea what's happening with the AI here. This is really strange. This is not how it's meant to go at all. It's bizarre. But I'll take it, because, you know, why not? I don't know if that was a glitch. I don't know if that was anything to do with because it's on Nephilim and the AI is not as aggressive. But I like to think Dante Must Die was a little bit more persistent than that. Then again, I didn't do that many secret missions on that difficulty, so I don't know. Yeah, it even tells you to use Aquila like I was doing it then. Use its stun move to deal with enemies. It's a really clever technique as well. Oh, fuck. I overestimated the ability of my glide. Oh, I'm so good, dude. How do I not have a monster sponsor for my monstrous platforming? I would love a sponsor. I don't really know how, or how big you have to be before you can look into that kind of stuff, but I think it sounds awesome, just to have a working relationship with something that believes in what I'm doing. I think that sounds like a great thing. And hopefully with enough hard work, that's where we'll be.
To the devil has talent.
That's pretty funny.
Quite simple, Dante. Survive and you get an audience with yours truly.
Like I always assumed at this point
I
that
get to gouge your brains out.
I'd have been able to network out into something,
You and that little bitch
you know, like some kind of game site. But it's just not really how it works.
Heaven and hell within you. Let's test them out, shall we?
Because life's not like that. You know, if you get a lucky break, it's exactly that. You know, it's nothing to do with you as much as it is to do with who you know and that whole... Oh, that's frustrating. But right time, right place. Is there anything more frustrating than the notion of that? But I think it's just a fundamental flaw in expectations. We're taught that hard work pays off, and when it don't pay off, which it often doesn't, we're not told how to deal with that and what to do then. Shit. Don't like this. You see that? Why did it not hit him? Shit! It's combo ruining for the sake of nonsense. It's cool, but it's crap.
Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming limbo.
I love this. I love the fact that even though it's simple, it's colourful, it's got a good beat, even though it's, you know, it's not music I would put on loop and do things to. Probably end up slitting my fucking eyes. But you know, it's got some style. Not a big fan of the super floaty platforming, but somebody probably loves it, and this is probably for them. Which is that conversation of just because it's not for you doesn't mean it's not for somebody.
How quick are you? You have 30 seconds to
Sometimes it's more fun not to be mature like that. To throw out those harsh judgments on something that's completely opinionated. You know, it's fun. This is cool. I'd prefer it if the music was perturbator or perturbator, I don't know how you... To be perturbed with an ator in it. It's one of those words that's tricky to say. I love it too when you go to dictionary and there's two different ways of pronouncing it, and they're not the difference between English and American, it's just what, for some reason they got two different people saying it differently. When you click on those sound files, and they always have a very specific type of person.
I don't have time for this bullshit.
What's the hurry? Oh, yes. The torture and suffering of that little brat. Don't worry. Once Mundus is done with her, she won't feel a thing. Nothing. At all.
Key! So how the hell do we get to that? Aha! Yes, Mundus has got a foot long, if you know what I mean. She's not going to feel a thing after the first tear. Right. He's wearing those special anesthetic condoms. It's going to anesthetize the wound. What a horrible thing to say. I spent this entire game with 1/3 life. It's not as endearing as it looks.
Nearly halfway. What do you think, my dear revelers? Shall we spice things up a little?
We get to fight that dream runner in that weird room. Like, oh fuck. This is the ultimate place to taunt, by the way. Bollocks. Shit! I've never liked how the enemies get favoritism here. Just because they're enemies. Ow. Wow. God, Devil Trigger's so overpowered, it's insane. How do I turn it off? Fuck that. There we go. I don't like pressing both analogs to turn it on, that's my problem.
Congratulations.
I love this room.
Devil has talent after all.
This room looks beast. See how it's oscillating? It's cool. Very cool. It's in here where we're going to fight him.
This is where it gets interesting.
Oh no, they are the little ones. Music sounds good. Not as good as like Retro New Wave or whatever it's called. Oh, okay, it wants me to do a fancy shotgun move. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to do this. And then he's going to come out the wall, is he not? No? What is that dude? Maybe they've changed. Oh, we're also on a lesser difficulty, so maybe he doesn't turn up. That'd suck. I thought he was kind of like a placement. But yeah, if there was some Laserhawk playing, or anything from the Hotline Miami soundtrack could do good in this kind of environment. Then again, there's probably people that really like this kind of interesting dance music, I guess you could call it. Is that even hitting him? Whoa, it didn't stun him. Shit, that sucked. That was disappointing. What the fuck, dude? You were literally in that and you took it? There's some confusing stuff in this. I suppose it's maybe the price for having such dominant crowd controlling weapons that certain attacks that look like they should control more than one enemy don't. Which sucks because then you can't commit to them, so they're worthless effectively.
You know, Dante,
This is where he is.
everyone wants a little slice of you, especially my friends here. Let me introduce you to one of them.
Shit. Shit. This guy's really mobile. Shit, you bitch. Oh, he countered it! Wow! Interesting. That was great, that. He leaves himself open post-attacks if you don't realise. Like then. It's a guaranteed hit. And if you can knock him down, sometimes you can get some good hits off as well. That stunned him for some reason, I couldn't tell you why. What's he gonna do? I do think this enemy's kind of overpowered. Because it's... If it wants to counter you... Look at that! That shit was almost perfect. In the bad way. Right, alright, dickhead. Dodge that. Because it's the same thing with Street Fighter. There's certain enemies that just... I say certain enemies. When you put the computer on hardest, the computer can act so quickly that it will see what you've done in the space of a frame, and it will immediately do the shortest amount of frame reply to beat what you do. So if you throw out something that has 7 frames startup, it will do anything it has that is under like 6 frames. And every single time, the computer can perfectly counterpunch you should it choose to do that. Because that's what it is. That's what the computer does. And it's because they don't program AI to be infallible. They program it to be a bitch. And that's why it can be so difficult to do anything against them sometimes. Because they just know it's coming. And if you hit them, it's because they've let you hit them. Or you've done something that's incredibly difficult to block, which it's usually almost always the other way. What's that? Oh, that's that weird thing. Look, I don't even have fireworks. It was asking me to do a move I haven't bought. Let's try that. I don't think I've ever messed with the charge shots on this game. Let's run around and hold some charge for a little bit. Which I don't like doing when it's on the face, because it makes doing other things and moving camera a pain, of course. Interesting. Looks like a little turd that's going to explode. Cool. More concept art for that girl. Oh, interesting. How do we get up there then? I would guess that. Like, this is by no means my music, but there's a part of it that I think really fits what's happening. Which I think is a good use of music. And there's a million songs I would prefer instead, but I think it does exactly what it needs to do. You've got your wavelengths, you've got your, you know, psychotropic colours and shit. It's all psychedelic and great. It's like living inside a subwoofer.
Do you miss your little girlfriend?
Rule of thumb is always left. Does it look weird how he's running now with the gun up? I think this is the end, actually, you know.
This game is over.
Yeah, I think this might be the close to the end of the level. Yeah, because there's those 2 elemental rages here. No, camera, fuck off. Bye. Blood Rage, that's the other one. I think soon there's going to be them both at the same time. Whoa, he was fucking fast, wasn't he? Shit. Aha, it's not stopping him. because I assume he's not the right element. Not to worry. Still does damage. There we go. Parry! Oh, I tried to spam evade then and eat nothing. I was seeing recovery. I don't think you can hit it with anything except for these weapons when it's in that mode like that. And that should be two at the same time.
Meow. Talk about animal magnetism. Looks like you're a bitch magnet, Dante.
Fuck off, dude. There it goes. And he went rageful. Yeah, I don't think the gun does anything when he's in his little ghosty form. Did that not used to track you in the air, that move, before? I don't think jumping over it was so successful in previous iterations of this game. But I could be wrong. Yeah, that's just great. What a fucking waste, man. Ow. That is annoying as hell, that. There's nothing worse than an enemy where you start to hit it and it just doesn't phase it. It's not fun. And I understand why it exists, but still. Yeah. Apparently that was a bit too slow, but we got decent style on it for the first time in the game. Completion was lacking. We didn't die. That's okay. Not too bad.